Hey everyone, I am Robyn the Copy Bitch. This is Stewie, my sidekick sloth. And today's question is, drumroll, dun 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 dun, where do copywriters work? So glad you asked. I like this question. You know why? Because I think it's going to really show, my answer is going to show the depth and breadth of this industry. There's so much opportunity if you want to pursue a writing career. And I know a lot of copywriters, like myself, are writers who dream of writing novels and things like that. And while you're working on your great American novel, because I think you should still pursue that, you can actually make a living as a writer. And copywriting, content marketing, content writer, video writer. I mean, there's so many different types of writers out there. So let's get to it. Where do copywriters work? Okay. Obvious places, ad agencies. Ad agencies need writers. They need words on all of their ads, whether it's a TV commercial or a radio spot or a print ad. Ad agencies. Number 2, marketing firms. Marketing firms, like ad agencies, produce a lot of content for their clients, and someone needs to write that stuff, right, Stewie? Yeah. So a lot of these places will have full-time writers on staff, and they will have various titles like senior copywriter and junior copywriter, but some of these places will also have, will also outsource to contract writers like myself, because they might have overflow work. So they have the full-timers in-house, but they have so much work coming in, they need a reliable, stable, as we call it, of other copywriters. So that's a common thing. So just because a place has full-time writers, they might still use contractors like myself. So some other places where you will find copywriters. Honestly, businesses large and small, and the larger probably more likely they'll have them on staff. So think of your big brands, like your big guys, your Nikes and your Oreos and your Doritos, or whoever the parent companies are. Those companies will often have a full house. They'll often have a full-time staff of writers in-house, usually as part of their marketing or creative department. So think of all the content that a business needs. And I say this a lot. If you've watched my videos, you have seen me say this. Content is what makes the business world go round. You need blog posts. You need social media posts. You need web pages. You need mailers. You need TV commercials and radio commercials. You need marketing collateral. So it might be a brochure. It might be an instruction manual. It might be a sell sheet. I mean, the sales staff needs, collateral as well. So there are so many reasons why a business would have a writer on staff. And it's usually, like I said, part of the marketing department. Oftentimes people wear many hats. So you might have a marketing department where maybe the marketing manager is also a writer and they do a lot of the writing. And a lot of times if there's overflow, they will outsource to people like me. Where are some other places that you'll find copywriters? The publishing industry, so whether it's a newspaper or a magazine or a publishing house, they will have copywriters on staff, again, often as part of the marketing department because they have to market their publications. And I think that probably covers, most of it. Basically, any business, if it's big enough and they're producing content, they need someone to write it. So they will often have writers on staff, or they will outsource to people like me, or they'll do something and use a content mill, which is not my favorite thing. Check out the video that I released. I'll put a link to it below. My biggest beef with content mills is because they don't pay writers enough, in my estimation, based on my understanding. So maybe there's a great content mill out there that pays its writers what they're worth, and if that's the case, that's the way it should be. So there you have it. Hopefully that answered your questions of where do copywriters work. And guess what? I'm Robyn the Copy Bitch. This is Stewie, my sidekick sloth, and this is what we're here for. So if you have questions about copywriting, about running your own small business, about marketing content, about cute, adorable little sloths, leave it in the comments and we will maybe do a video about it or a blog post. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can just move along, and we will see you next time. Bye!